The I Ching is a living transmission of the divine, of consciousness. The I Ching, the Book of Change, is a map of the 64 changing cosmic frequencies of life, of consciousness. This is an ancient wisdom from thousands of years ago that was used to track and harmonize with the forces of nature in order to guide the people, an empire, a civilization. In the 1960s, humanity discovered the 64 genetic codons, our DNA. Magically, they have the same mathematical formula, the same exact geometry as the 64 I Chings. Every 6 days, the sun activates one of these 64 I Ching frequencies, which activates within us a corresponding genetic codon, which stimulates our consciousness, the theme of the life. When we enter into contemplation with a particular I Ching, especially with the I Ching the sun activates each week, then life sends us the experiences we need to unlock the shadow, which raises our vibration and awakens the divine within. The intention of this video is to serve you in the highest blessed way. This is abstract energy of sensing, so receive this message with your heart and body. This week, our beautiful sun, the sun within us, our consciousness, the life, is activating the 10th I Ching. The transformational path of this frequency moves us from the shadow of self-obsession to the highest vibration of being, and it's via the path of naturalness. Whatever you're moving through in life, whatever you're seeking, however hungry you are, or exhausted, frustrated, angry, or bitter, this I Ching offers you a way out. The only problem is you may not want this way out, and that's because it's way too easy for the mind. Our mind loves to complicate the life. We humans don't like easy. We like to make things hard for ourselves. The harder we struggle, the more we feel we exist. That's the pattern of the ego, which brings us to the dilemma of the 10th I Ching, the dilemma of ease. In our modern, fast-paced world, this 10th I Ching has become forgotten in our genes. It is as though we're all racing past this magical treasure. We pass it every day on our way to work. Because of our intensity, our expectations, our longing, we miss it in our relationships, and even in the quietest of moments of our inner life, we rarely stop to give it even the smallest moment of time. The ancients spoke of this thing, what we all seek. They say it's right under our noses. Well, here it is, the 10th I Ching. Easy is right. Words of wisdom. If you have this I Ching in your energetic profile, or if you're joining in contemplation, make these 3 words your mantra. Easy is right. Contemplate them over and over and over again. Try to understand their meaning in the life. This is the shadow of self-obsession. We all suffer from this disease. We worry about the life, our future, what others think of us. And even if we don't worry on the outside, we are running from ourselves on the inside by hiding in our job, our business, our studies, our busyness. We have forgotten what it feels like to do nothing, to relax. We have forgot how dreamy life can be. We're so obsessed with knowing where we're going, or trying to control the outcome, or try to figure out our purpose or who we are. There's no need for self-judgment here. All is needed is to see this pattern in the life. So shine the light of awareness to your self-obsession. Transformations occur with you doing nothing. We just need to see how manic we have become. If you bring awareness to this shadow deeply within yourself, if you explore it and get to know it intimately, then life will simply change on its own. You will begin to slow down and enjoy being alive without being obsessed. You'll begin to experience life. So very few of us really get to experience being alive. Not doing life, being alive. And that's because we're obsessed with our problems and challenges. We have become a deeply selfish and self-obsessed species. Think of all the people in the world obsessed with finding the perfect partner, the soulmate. That can be a secret obsession that lasts a lifetime. Or think about all the people striving to make more money, to find more comfort. That too can last a lifetime. Our obsession with the dream is the very thing that undermines the dream, which robs us of relaxation and enjoying life, being alive. We don't need a dream. Life takes care of everything for us. We have forgotten the simplest truth, that life takes care of everything. Without this truth, we're doomed to being a tense person, living a tense life. We become angry, frustrated, bitter, and bored, basically dissatisfied and ungrateful. This shadow has a ruthlessness to it. So ask yourself, where are you self-obsessed? Are you endlessly chasing your tail, putting your relaxation off till tomorrow, or the weekend, or even the next holiday or vacation? What kind of life is it that you relax a few days or weeks in a year? So ease is always before us, but many don't take this path. Most take the hard path, the path of struggle, the path against the tide. But those of us that choose this path with ease soon find ecstasy, playfulness, purity, and the simplicity of being in flow. But most of us won't take this path. We may want to, we may like the sound of it, but our mind's patterns of self-obsession, our addiction to the drama and struggle, it's just too great. This is a powerful contemplation in the life. The 10th gift, the way to alchemize the shadow and raise the vibration, naturalness. Self-obsession can also be found on a spiritual path. The more spiritual we become, the more serious we take things, the more we think we know. But at a certain point of our journey, we let go of all of it. We know nothing, absolutely nothing. We realize there's nothing to know, as we are here to be and flow with what is. Wisdom and truth flows out of you, through the divine within you. You become the vessel. There is nothing to defend. There's no opinion. There's no position, because you don't really have one. Spirituality could be the greatest of traps. This I Ching offers you a way out. The way out is naturalness. So how do we do natural? Well, there's no way. It can't be done. It just is. Naturalness is a process of realizations. Over time, you realize that everything is natural. You can't say that the shadow is not natural and the gift is natural. Self-obsession is natural in the beginning, and it naturally dissolves as your heart opens to the whole. Listening to people argue is natural. Listening to birds singing is natural. Hearing the dogs barking is natural. Feeling lazy or seriousness is natural. Seeing pain, beauty, suffering, anything from the shadow to the city vibrations is natural. The gift of naturalness is the opening of the heart to the whole of life. It's a great allowing, all to just be. Easy is right, all to be natural. This may sound too simple for the mind. If you have this 10th I Ching in your energetic profile, or you're joining in contemplation, follow a spiritual path that you are naturally drawn to, but don't make it your home. Allow it to guide you to becoming more open, more soft, more allowing, as your heart naturally opens to the whole of life. That is the pathless path. That is the meaning of naturalness. The 10th city, the highest vibration, being. This 10th city is so normal that it seems radical, because it's about meaninglessness. There is no meaning to life. There is no hidden secrets. There is just the beauty of this moment turning into the next moment. Naturalness arrives at being. Listen, it's always arriving there. Being is too simple to describe. It's being in flow with what is. There is no teaching. The moment is the teaching. It's magical, it's effortless, it's divine. All polarities have dissolved. There is nothing that is not natural. All seeking ends, which happens naturally. The utter acceptance of that which is. I empower you this week to create space, get to higher awareness, notice your thoughts, feel all the sensations fully that come up in the body this week. Shine the light of awareness to your self-obsession, where you're making things more complicated and hard. Try easing up and being in flow with what is. Be blessed.